there's a bit of a worry I have regarding this upcoming ban list, because it's not actually out yet, and I figured I may as well mention it. Hey guys, Sonic Smash Bro here, and it's clear as day that Red Dragon Archfiend topped the KC Cup. The top two, at the very least, definitely were Red Dragon Archfiend, and the majority of the top 100 cut is definitely Red Dragon Archfiend, or at least probably around half the top cut. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely certain. We'll have to wait for the final results to actually, be posted. But that leads into a bit of a fear that I actually have, and knowing Konami, it's very likely this is what's actually going to happen. It is entirely possible that Red Dragon Archfiend will be used as a scapegoat to avoid having to hit the likes of Dragonic Contact, Predaplants, Lyrilusc, what have you. And I'm gonna go into why in a moment, but before we get to that, we have the Sky Striker anime short code entry campaign, and the code for this, for those of you who want to know it, is actually pretty simple. It's a 6-character code, and you have to input this as an acronym. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, Chronicles, Sky Striker, Ace. And that gets you your icon for Sky Striker Ace Ray, based on the anime short. So, the thing with Red Dragon Archfiend is that it's definitely either the best deck in the format or one of the best. Now, I'm not playing Skullmeister in here because in the end I just kind of didn't like having Skullmeister in here in testing. I also could just switch out one of the Crimson Gaias for a Book of Eclipse. I'm not sure what I'll do here. But this is basically everything you could ever want in one single deck without the need for too many tech cards. The extra deck, very compact but very powerful. The main deck, very straightforward, very powerful. Although I am tempted to go 3 Red Rain, just simply because this is a card you need to see going into Lyrilusc. That and Book of Eclipse. So, one of the biggest reasons why Red Dragon Archfiend is so powerful, in fact, let me just go ahead and get this real quick, because I can just show that. We do indeed have this now. One of the things that makes Red Dragon Archfiend so powerful is just the fact that they have so many cards that can just start combos extremely easily, and they only really ever need one of them, and a 2-card combo leads to one of the dumbest end boards in the game. Let's see if I can actually show it off. Okay, we are going first.
Heavy as the king's
Oh, beautiful.
Don't expect me
we got
to
it.
Slow down. My turn. I activate my spell card.
Because I kid you not, we only need Crimson and Soul. So, we are going to go ahead and special summon Crimson Resonator.
Watch this.
Then, normal summon Soul Resonator. Activate the effect. Grab your Bone Archfiend. Then, we're going to use the first effect of the skill. And we are going to play Red Dragon Archfiend. Now, I'm going to use this second Resonator call to grab a Vision Resonator. Because with Crimson's effect, I'm going to grab Synchron Resonator, and no matter what, I'm going to just go ahead and play Vision from the hand, because I just wanted to actually get this out of here. Otherwise, you don't normally need to do this, but I'm showing how you can possibly pull this off. Next up, we're going to Synchro Summon Red Nova Dragon to the main monster zone. Why the main monster zone? Well, it has a shooting star dragon style effect, where it can banish itself to negate an attack. That's why you don't want this thing in the main monster zone in case it has to use that, so it doesn't end up clogging up your third zone.
I activate my monster's effect.
We're going to grab our Crimson Gaia. If we had Red Rain, we'd just go straight for the Fiendish Golem.
Witness why I am known as the... my soul! Red Dragon Archfiend!
Then, we get Red Dragon Archfiend off the field, and Synchro Summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss to the extra monster zone.
This unleashes its red! Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss!
If you think we're done, think again, because we're going to go ahead and use Synchron Resonator's effect, grab back our vision, play the Crimson Gaia. That will search our Fiendish Golem. We still have a Graveyard effect with Bone Archfiend. Pitching the Crimson Resonator that I have here because I don't need it right now. In this case, what you want to do is you actually want to target your Red Nova Dragon and send Tuning Gum, making this level 13. Then special summon Accurate Vision Resonator. One Red Rising Dragon loop later,
my Crimson Dragon shines upon the fly. Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon.
Crimson or Vision, either one works.
Come to me. I special
We now also Synchro Summon Void Ogre Dragon. And this is all in one single turn, and we're not even done yet. Because we have Red Nova Dragon,
my soul.
we can also set Fiendish Chain.
I set a card.
So, let's go over what we have here. We have a Spell Trap Negate because we have no cards in hand. We have an Omni Negate that targets a card in the field. We have Tuning Gum for an effect negation that targets a Synchro monster we control. Exactly one and no other cards, mind you, but this is still ridiculous. We have a Fiendish Chain for a monster negate on field, and we have Fiendish Golem for a monster negate banish. If we had Red Rain, we'd also have a full field banish except for the highest level monster, which is guaranteed to be Red Nova Dragon. In a single turn. And reminder, going second, we get the Fiendish Chain for free.
My turn. I draw. I activate my spell card. Resonate now. I activate my monster's effect. I'm setting a monster. I end my it's my go ahead. Attack, I draw. I activate a continuous spell.
May as well grab back the vision here. Oh, and by the way, we can also search Scarlet Security, which is literally a Harpy's Feather Duster if we control Red Dragon Archfiend.
Mountains will crumble as the land is engulfed. Hot red.
As I'll go ahead and demonstrate here. Crimson Gaia can also search it, by the way.
Come on out. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane's effect activates.
Never thought you'd see an end board this crazy, did you?
My soul.
But you know, that was in turn 1, and this is just here as a bonus on the second turn. So, let's do this the only way we know how.
Attack Red Dragon Archfiend. Absolute powerful. Red Dragon Archfiend's effect. Fiend Meteor.
Oh, and by the way, if you Synchro Summon using Scar Dragon Archfiend and they have monsters in attack, those get blown up. So you can't hide in attack position to stop Red Dragon Archfiend's effect, because then you get punished by Star Dragon Archfiend. You can't hide in defense to punish that and stop that from happening, because Red Dragon Archfiend or Crimson Gaia will just tell you no anyway.
Feel the roar of the mighty. Take this direct attack.
Oh, and by the way, Fiendish Chains Negate goes through unaffected monsters.
I won't lose next time. I know what true power is, and I'll use it to crush you. There's only one master of faster, and that's me.
So, yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, it's kind of out of hand, and something needs to be done about this. I'm saying this is somebody who genuinely freaking loves that 5D's got the glow up it needed. Red Dragon Archfiend is a fun deck, don't get me wrong. But it's also too much at the exact same time. So, regarding what I said before, I do believe it still stands. Tuning Gum has to go to Limited 1, Crimson Resonator to Limited 2, Fiendish Golem and Resonator Call to Limited 3. In addition to that, regarding Witness Why I Am Known as the True King, you no longer get the free Fiendish Chain going second, nor can you send back row to get your Red Dragon Archfiend out. You have to now send monsters, one from hand, one from field. That's a pretty notable and very impactful nerf, but it doesn't change the strengths that Red Dragon Archfiend will possess, and that's the most important thing. Additionally, again, I still think you need to lock the main deck to level 4 or lower Dark or Fire Fiend monsters, just so they can't play stuff like Effect Veiler, DD Crow, Ghost Mourner, but they can still play Skullmeister if they want to do that. Basic stuff, really. It means that the raw power of Red Dragon Archfiend is still there, it's just a lot more frail, and a lot trickier to pull off consistently. As you now only have 2 Crimson Resonators and 1 Resonator Call, that means you're less likely to see the Crimson Resonator in your opening hand. So let's take a look at how this would look if we were to do it this way. Because of Limit 3 is now being a thing, we have to take Eclipses out of the deck. We now also have to take Resonator Calls out, and a Crimson Resonator. That still leaves us with 2 cards, so, or 3 considering Tuning Gum is Limit 1 now. So, how do we go about improving this? Simply put, Bone Archfiend is definitely one of them. Second up, and I don't have this yet, so I'm going to go ahead and show it this way, a 3rd Soul Resonator. And Dark Effect Fiend. You can either do Skullmeister or Wandering King Wildwind. So we can do it this way, or we can do it this way. And this way, Red Dragon Archfiend isn't affected very heavily. It's still a powerhouse of a deck. It just now has a little bit of a harder time getting its full combo, getting its full end boards, and all that stuff. So, assuming this is the nerf to Red Dragon Archfiend, it will still be very much fine. It'll still be a strong deck. It'll just mean we have to go into the main box one more time for a 3rd Soul Resonator. And other than that, like, it'll still be strong for at least another couple of months. If it ends up getting hit again, we'll see what happens from there. However, I expect it to get hit harder. Konami tends to have a massive hatred whenever 5Ds does anything relevant. Unless you're like Revolution on the floor. They refuse to nerf that skill for a good while. And it's still not properly nerfed. But anyway, the main thing I will say about all this is that I do fear that Red Dragon Archfiend will be the scapegoat to avoid nerfing the likes of Dragonic Contact, giving the unrespondable Super Poly, Predaplant with their unrespondable Drosophilum Hydra, Lyrilusc being Lyrilusc in general and just gatekeeping so much stuff out of the format because you can't run over Independent Nightingale, you can't deal with the Ensemble Robin in a lot of situations, what have you. So, I am scared that Red Dragon Archfiend will be slaughtered pretty heavily. Will I try to make it work still? Absolutely. Because, you know me when it comes to 5Ds. Synchron is definitely always going to be what I love most of all, but without a doubt, I will try to make Red Dragon Archfiend work now that I have the cards for it. Once the ban list actually goes into effect. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out, like, what we need to do in order to actually make this still competitively strong. Or at least I'll try to. I might need some help from a fellow RDA expert that I know. You know who you are. But we'll see where Red Dragon Archfiend goes from here. And I'll have to look at things once the ban list drops. I'll keep you guys posted once that drops. And I'll let you know if I find something pretty quickly. But with that, that's all I have to say for this. What do you guys think regarding the state of Red Dragon Archfiend and the fate it might have? Do you think it will still remain a really strong deck after this ban list? Or do you expect Konami to absolutely slaughter it and leave Dragonic Contact, Fred Plant, Lyrilusc, all that stuff completely alone for whatever reason? With that, that's all I have to say. Until the next video, whatever it might be. Later, guys.